Okay guys, this is my find from this weekend out in Baltimore County, chalcedony, and sometimes I call this type bacon because this looks like bacon over here or something. And I've got a little sunlight coming, so I wanted to grab this real quick, but you can see the sparkles, maybe. And yeah, so it's a nice piece. Really, this is a keeper, I think. And I wish I had all the equipment to clean it and maybe polish parts of it to show all the banding in it. So that's a really cool piece. I was like, whoa, you just never know. Like, I've gone there many times and I think this is my best piece. I feel like nature breaks it open better than I can. So that's all natural broken. Nature's jeweler there. And I had found another one similar a few years ago. This one is cool too. It's like kind of has like an S curve on it. It moves like an S. Look, you can see this going up like this. So it actually it's the same type of thing, but it's we're getting a problem with my focus on this one right now. Sometimes if I bring it out of the sunlight, that works better, but whatever, put it back in. But so they all have the bottom, the base is kind of like this brown stuff, and then they have these veins, and then in between the veins and the cavities you get the different fillings. So that's that one. And then you also get this type, which is more of a, it isn't sparkly, it's just so pure and beautiful. It's translucent. Let me show you this, how it's translucent. Since the sun is out, I can kind of show that to some extent. I'm not getting my focus though by pointing it that way. Yeah, so it's just beautiful. But it has those, I forget the name for it again, the kind of bubbly form, but this type is so pure that it's translucent. It's just beautiful. And I have another piece from another site like that, just a very thin layer of that on it. And then the rest of it is just this stuff, that is I guess, the base rock, the matrix, and then there's holes, and then some of those holes get filled in with the chalcedony. And then I have here just like pieces of pure chalcedony, just without all of that. And I just love how this one it has its own natural polish, as it were. So I just kept this as an example. There's just lots of this around. And some of it looks red, but it's really, when you crack it open, it's yellow, but some of it really is red too. Kind of, you can see this is an iron containing rock, and at one point it was a whole pebble. A lot of times these are so brittle, it's like glass. It's hard to find just a one pebble of it. Like you can see, that was the outside of the pebble, but as it rolls in the creek, it's so easy for it to break. I'm sure the Indians knew about this area because there's some cool stuff to make stone artifacts. Here's another piece of but this is just like pure, I never know what to call it, chert, or it also is just translucent. I'm not doing well getting that to the camera to show that here, but it's translucent. It's just so pure and beautiful. At the Walters, they have stuff like this that ancient artists have carved into beautiful faces and things, and it's just so straight at the bottom. But that's a rare piece. I have not found another piece like that one at this site or anywhere really. That's like one of my favorite pieces. It's just real pure. But this is the star of the weekend. I'd love to learn more about the geology of where it's growing and why. I think it might have something to do with, well, I don't know, the base rock, but which is this stuff, and then there's holes in it, and then the crystals, which is just microcrystalline silicate, are able to grow in there. And so that's this week's star keeper.